Okay, so today we're going to make some fruit fly cultures, and this is really easy. So
you hear?
typically, in making a fruit fly culture, you need to have a substrate that has something that the fruit flies will like to eat. And what is that? Fruit. That's why they're called fruit flies. So to keep everything together, we add potato flakes to it. That gives it a gelatinous texture and holds the fruit together. And we're adding a little bit of methylparaben into it also to make sure that it doesn't get moldy before the fruit flies have a chance to lay their eggs and the larvae have a chance to
Now these potato flakes,
eat it and develop.
this is like potato mix that you would,
This is like
instant potato?
yeah, you go to Jewel and you buy the potato flakes.
Oh, okay, all right, so it's
Yeah.
actually a food stuff.
It
Okay,
is,
all right,
yeah,
okay,
this
all
is
right, okay.
human quality
Sorry
food.
to interrupt you, sir.
That's all right. So depending on what kind of a creature you're going to be feeding the fruit flies to, you might want to include vitamin supplementation. This one happens to have some brewer's yeast in it, which is high in B vitamins, which is generally good for most invertebrates. So to make this one has powdered banana, I think about 30%. And the rest is just the potato flakes.
Where did you get the powdered
A
banana?
little bit of brewer's yeast, health food store.
Where?
Health food store, like Fruitful Yield.
Okay, so if you're
Whole
going-
Foods, yeah.
If you're going in for your muscle
Yeah.
stuff, you
Yeah.
also buy the,
Yeah, when I get my muscle milk, I also get stuff for the flies because
okay.
they need to be robust and strong
All right,
also.
And this is what is this powdered, what kind of fruit is that?
Banana.
Powdered banana, okay.
Yeah.
To go with your powdered.
You can also use a fresh banana. If you have a fresh moldy banana on your kitchen countertop, you can use that. Just mash it up with the potato flakes and the methylparaben, and it'll be good to go. So I'm going to make some individual containers. This is about a quarter of a cup of the
Now,
powder
is that a
mix.
regular kind of cup that you, or is that a
This is a
chemistry
special
cup?
chemistry cup. We call it a beaker.
No, I mean, is it a cup in the traditional sense of being in your kitchen?
A cup is 250 mLs approximately.
Okay, 250 milliliters, okay.
And I did about a quarter of that.
A
So
quarter.
about 60 or so.
60 or 70, okay.
Yeah. To that,
Thank you, sir.
you're very welcome, sir. We add about a third of a cup of water.
Any kind of water? Does it have to-
Boiling water.
Boiling?
Yes.
Oh, but you use is this boiling water or did you use deionized?
This is boiling tap water.
Oh, it's hot right now.
It is very hot. That's why I'm wearing gloves.
Oh, okay, boiling water. Is that to help mix the,
The reason is you want to solubilize the methylparaben, and you also want to give some source of sterilization to slow down the molding
where did you,
process.
when did you put the methylparaben in? Was that in with the frosted flakes?
I did that with the potato flakes, yeah.
Okay, now, where did you get the methylparaben? Did you
Out
like
of,
chop up a can?
out of the chemistry stockroom.
Well,
You
what
could-
would a person at home do? What would
A
Granny do?
person at home,
If you want
make
to
sure
cook-
your boiling water is really, really hot.
Oh, so you'd have to dispense with the methylparaben if you could, unless you,
Yeah.
took an old candle and.
You could use like sodium benzoate,
What's that?
propylparaben, methylparaben, almost any kind of antimicrobial.
Okay, but a
Sorry,
paraben is
yeah.
wax, right?
Not methylparaben, no.
Oh, okay,
But you're right, paraben is wax.
okay.
So if you're at home, you can order this on eBay or Amazon, and you'll be good to go.
They will sell you paraben?
They will sell you almost anything that you could possibly
Except
want.
unless it's forbidden in the state of California.
Yeah. So this is about ready to go. The substrate is mostly wet. We're going to add some Excelsior to it. This is stuff that we have not yet used for this coming Christmas. You could also use it for Easter. The Easter stuff is normally bright pastel colors. The fruit flies don't seem to care either way. So we're just gonna throw some Excelsior in there.
So this is sort of the stuffing that you put in a nativity scene or in an Easter basket for eggs or especially chocolate eggs, right? This is for the kids.
Yes,
This
yes.
You get this at Michael's, right?
Yes, you can get this in Michael's, at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, don't say those words.
Ooh. I'm in the wrong place to say Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, yeah.
You can ask for it at the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, but that might not work either.
Okay. You have to put that, you have to fill it all the way to the top, huh?
Well, the more surface area you have, the happier the fruit flies will be, the more larvae they can lay, and
Oh, do they lay it on the Excelsior, is that what it is?
they usually lay their eggs on the substrate.
Oh,
And the eggs hatch, the larvae worm their way through it.
okay, and then the Excelsior is just for mature fruit flies wandering
Yes.
around, what
Yeah.
to do with the rest of their very short
Right.
life.
Yep. It gives them
You can laugh, you know.
a little more entertainment than they would ordinarily have. So for lids for these containers, you have to have a lid that has little holes poked in it, because without the little holes, they're going to suffocate.
And you can do that with an X-Acto knife or, not a drill, but some kind of
Any
awl.
pointy object. So I'm going to kind of quickly dump a bunch of fruit flies in here
Now,
and in here.
and where do you get your starter fruit flies from?
You can get them from Pete's Fresh Market if you have a lot of patience.
Yeah, yes, yes. Just hang around the fruit stand until they throw you out.
With a net.
I thought you were gonna buy something, sir. No, I'm just here to collect fruit flies
No, you
from
gotta-
your lousy produce
You
section.
got some moldy bananas that I could have for my fruits.
Yeah, you look like a crazy scientist. I'd fall into that same category too.
So that's it. There's some adult fruit flies in here. They're running around, exploring their new home.
And they're going to be making babies soon.
Soon they'll be laying eggs.
And so if we come back
And
in
we'll
a
see
couple of
larvae.
days,
In a couple of days, we'll come back and we'll see the larvae. A couple days more, we'll see more adult fruit flies.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Thank
very
you, Mr.
welcome.
Westerhoff. Thank
So
you, Professor
where do we get the
Westerhoff.
fruit flies? I
Huh?
didn't answer your question. Where do we get the fruit flies?
Where did you get the original starter?
You can get these on eBay or Amazon, or your local PetSmart often have fruit flies in smaller containers.
Because they know that you have tarantulas at home.
Smaller containers like this.
Why do people want to buy fruit flies at pet stores? For what? For their pet spiders?
They may have pet spiders, they may have tropical fish. Tropical fish love fruit flies.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, you had fish for a while.
Yeah.
You were a fish guy.
If you have a praying mantis, pet praying mantis, they love fruit flies too.
But some of our spiders do not eat fruit flies. They eat other spiders or they eat ants. So you have to look up your spider species to see what they eat, because otherwise they might starve to death because they don't know what to do with fruit
That's
flies.
absolutely true.